Welcome back. Hello? Hello? Okay. This work. Nice. Almost done. There we go. Oh, we're done with that almost.
Yeah!
What now?
Not really.
All right then. All right then.
Let's go!
Right! Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
Let's see.
There is much to see.
Goodbye.
All right. Say.
Just lovely!
All right then.
Well now, what are we on?
Hey! Let's see. This place. Besides,
Pardon?
Oh. All right.
What's up, Del?
That's nothing.
oh no.
It's just the twinge now, that's all.
You sure? 'Cause I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times and never...
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God.
Something's bothering.
Really?
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say what...
You mean he may need magic healing?
Hey, is there any way we could get Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast.
But don't forget that we're fighting a battle.
And if you cannot distinguish friend...
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? Little... I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly...
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
I knew you'd say that.
Thanks.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before...
Thank you so much for your help leading the evac.
Don't worry about it.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, though.
Then for their sake, you should take care.
What? No way.
You're joking.
I called for her, and she... You that surprised? I know.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized...
You...
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far...
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt... Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Fidelio, is there something you feel...
Where's that co-
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, when I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if...
Nah, I'm sound.
I see. Then, for now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clip...
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just...
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm...
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize...
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic.
Well,
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes.
well,
So you're committed to this... I knew this...
come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of...
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. But I've done my research. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approach.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the...
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight...
Suffice it to say the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I won't try to stop you, but... be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect June.
But where is this coming from?
Then please, look up.
You...
Keep up, Del!
You spring-heeled bastard!
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fat.
And Lady June is safe too. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people.
Oh, Belltop. Been meaning to ask. That's a
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book?
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me... In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds good.
Of course not, you muppet. Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might run. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, we could invite Lady Juna over.
Host a fancy soiree of our own.
Get your head out of the clouds, but doesn't matter anyway.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Yes, of course.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before I depart.
I hear 'tis a festival in the Dragon God's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept.
I say, these locals are not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Ah, speaking of...
We're finally
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better, and we've got some...
We're not out of the woods yet.
Hey, come on, lads!
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the cry makes me think. Maybe...
Cry are a family trait?
The Crown Theocracy does... Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over... But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Just the way it is, I suppose. Hard to care about the world after that. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm just...
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So...
Now, time for some fun!
And
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious.
Just...
Wonderful. This again.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests.
Sounds. I feel quite...
Right?
What's going on?
But he's crying.
You see, in old times, so...
Ha!
finally back to normal. Oh, and did you hear? It said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. Have you decided on someone?
Oh. I beg your pardon.
Hold on.
In truth, that was a great help. Indeed. It's all right.
Right.
I'm quite grateful.
Honestly.
Truly. Oh, you. I'm indebted to you now. Actually...
Tell, you hear all that? But that...
Yeah.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of it makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe... Del. What do we believe in, really?
I thought we were done. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody...
I know, Del, but... He makes all them speech. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and... It sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save.
Too late for that kind of talk, brother.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own?
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so...
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about?
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us... starting to...
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No.
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I?
Hey.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault, but trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than...
I saw that lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right.
You serious?
Don't worry, it's my own problem.
And I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. I don't want to.
So? I beg your pardon, but...
Well,
Yes.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
hold on.
Okay then.
Grand, innit?
Hey, mister! Oh, it's you!
Can we talk?
What's it now? Till next time.
Beg pardon?
Going out.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat.
Now we can leave with our mind. I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that's...
Well, long as we've got as soon as we get to Alterbury, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified sky.
So where is the false lancing?
Right here, ready to poke an eye. Oh, what do you think? Dead or...
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Alterbury, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier.
That's not good.
Wait, footsteps.
You're late.
Right, all present and counted?
Aye, aye! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of Satan? Yes.
I wouldn't believe everything he said.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come.
We'll be back with some fantastic tales.
Yes.
This is Altaberry Heights.
But isn't that...
Let's see.
This place...
Ah,
Oh,
Ha ha! Tally ho!
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt
Indeed. You.
Seriously.
yes?
All right then.
What's this?
All right then. All right then. All right then.
Actually... I'm very... May I?
Right.
All right.
Farewell.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of ideal for their only a gauntlet.
Indeed.
All right then. All right then. Let's go.
Ah, it's you. If so,
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
I guess. So?
Hey. All right, then. All right.
Come look at this!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, perfectly balanced by the work of nature. Whoa.
On guard!
What?
Speaking of... Listen!
Yes. All right.
As for me,
Bombs away!
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the twin to await the dawn in comfort and peace.
What now?
Hey. All right then. Yeah. All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
'Tis nearly time.
Got it?
All right then.
Got a sec? It's coming up.
All right then. All right. Now then.
Tolerance. Why, that...
Nura speaking.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. But few honor the dead. Their spirit...
Just look. Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Well then.
That's my fault.
Altabury, the mountain path leading those who complete the arduous. But what awaits the party there is no...
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Well done.
I am called Refantazio, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined...
You do not...
I owe my life to them. And
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly...
What?
At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have...
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that...
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with it.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's...
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there...
You needn't worry. Having come all this way...
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's ship-shape. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you... For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities...
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman.
Yufa? Are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade? I was sure that deep down, all people... You made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than...
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Why? That's what...
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the...
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign convert.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work at...
Speaking of... Certainly.
Well met, eh? Hey!
This is the best.
Oi!
Oh.
What in the blazes? Stop!
You're Christ.
Hey, listen.
My wits have left me, I believe.
Forden's the only game in town.
Uh-huh.
Forden's the only game in town. Yes, hello.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Oh there.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
All right then.
Right.
What's his it?
Now, how did I wind up here?
All right then.
Oh, creep.
This place.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just...
What would you like?
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin. Damn.
Greetings. What is it? What is it?
Now then. All right then.
Get yourself a good deal here. How about it?
And what is it?
Ah, hello.
Here.
Beg pardon?
Well, well.
Help, sir!
Hang on.
That's the one from me.
What's up?
You there!
Let's see. Yep.
You're not serious.
That damned Luis!
Hey,
Won't
mister!
take the crown now.
You're not serious.
Oh my!
What do you want to do?
Do you need some?
Hey, mister!
Indeed, 'tis not so bad.
All right then. All right then.
How grand.
Hello there.
How grand.
Well now, what are we on about?
Oi!
Hey, mister! How grand. How grand.
Hello there.
Yeah, maybe.
Well then, if you...
Oi!
Ridiculous. Now, where was I?
Now what am I to do?
You little...
Huh?
Oh,
Oi! Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a huge chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the...
One glance and you knew.
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your...
You follow Sanctism's teaching.
You? A Mastari?
I'm Refantazio. I'm the priestess of Verga.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess.
I have my reasons, but I wish...
You would raise another tribe.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so.
But if you insist, we...
It's just... fine. You can stay here.
Thank you.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. And...
Thank you.
oh, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's...
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing.
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have...
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and... call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him. But once he's inside...
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
We join his...
I considered that, but it might be...
The real lance is overflowing with magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of...
We attack...
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the...
Of course. So... Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed in... Wait! Are you suggesting we do this dirt?
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible...
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another...
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed and...
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will...
But who's actually going...
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. Laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but...
Indeed. Everyone here knows...
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it.
Will you do it, Captain?
All right.
Thanks. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength...
Don't worry about it.
Ah.
At last.
Good night.
What's wrong, Del?
That lance they handed over. Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly.
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even... Either way, we have to tell Lord.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any...
Most likely? Del. You remember they talked all that helping? Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed... like...
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better.
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to...
Suppose you're right.
Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Forden's or our... It was splendid entertainment.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Saints' Day festivity. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough from candidate Rudolph, a legendary... We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from a... But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count... As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a... Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the... Will we finally see a head...
So Luis has finally made his move.
Yes, but...
We're about to see a clash of giants. This'll be...
Right. That's everyone. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your...
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide what...
Don't worry, I'll be with...
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but... Sorry to...
Even I have my fears.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world with... Well...
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the...
Right.
It'll be okay.
Oi!
All right, then.
Oi!
All right, then.
Yeah, amazing.
Beg pardon?
Aha!
How grand. How grand. Beg pardon?
Hey!
That's not what I said.
Oi, oi!
All right, then.
Oi, oi!
It's you.
save this stuff.
You there!
How fine. That will be quite enough.
So irreverent.
If I may.
How fine.
You!
Close your eyes.
Check this out.
Got it.
Onward.
All right.
So,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
let's... All right.
I'm sure of it. Time to go!
First,
Whoa, isn't that?
say there.
What am I to...
Say there.
That gives me an idea.
What is it?
yep, we're safe here. Everything's pretty standard. What?
I've done it.
Ridiculous.
What?
Why is this happening?
Ridiculous.
Say. Oh my.
Look.
Oh.
Hey.
Actually, if so,
Then...
You're not serious. Speaking of which...
That damned Louis.
Oh, hey.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
What's this?
What if?
Stay there. Yep, we're safe here.
What am I to do? I am sure of it. Closure.
Oh, yeah?
Stay there.
That reminds me.
Thank you very much.
Is this
Yay, we've done it!
I've done it now.
Actually, yes.
That damn Louise.
Hey,
Oh my!
What would you care to do? What if?
You've really helped me.
what?
That's great. It's you two.
It's okay.
Why is this happening?
What now? You're not
Yay, we...
Ready? Mm-hmm. Check this out.
No.
What?
What?
So apparently...
What?
That was a great...
Got it?
Let's go.
The future is uncertain.
That is...
Understood?
Yes.
Good grief.
Now then. Now! Take a look.
At last. Got a sec? Let's go. Let's hurry. It's all clear. No way! No choice but to cut through.
Come on! Cat! All right, how's that?
Elegant fighter.
Great fight. Your enemy. Watch your step.
Let's give him a fight!
Won't allow any counterattack.
Get in there! Finish him off!
Summoner. No, not this. Please.
Yupa hit their weakness!
I will fight with Savior! Light! Still up?
This is the...
I must do this!
Keep it up, Yupa!
Keep it up.
Only one left! Finish them off!
You're here?
I shall be purified! The enemy still stands.
Yikes! Here comes
comes the counter! Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain!
Cold. So cold.
Captain,
I must do this!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
I'm sorry, but this frost is sapping my strength.
Who's there?
Watch out! Captain's frozen!
Take my fullest power! Let all be dispersed!
Cuba's frozen! Her attacks won't do much like this.
We can do this!
Thank you.
Let's do this! Take this! Take this!
Captain's frozen! His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. The darkness consume you!
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Her attacks won't do much like this.
Witness the power of Sanctism!
Cuba's really hurting! Can you help her?
I
Cuba's
don't
down!
want
Someone help
to
her!
die.
Hey!
Oh. Do not force.
What now?
What? Cuba's frozen! It is your turn!
I won't hold back!
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Insolent heathens! Take this!
Cuba's really hurting! Someone help her! Cuba's down! Someone help her! Hey!
I see.
Who's there?
Watch out!
I can do this!
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
It is your turn!
Cuba's frozen!
Let's go!
Her attacks won't do much like this.
With healing power!
I am grateful.
Insolent heathens! Take this! I won't lose!
Cuba's frozen! Her attacks won't
I
do
pray
much
you're
like
ready.
this.
Come forth now!
Captain's frozen!
Savior!
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Maybe not. Here,
Thank you.
let's do this. Take this! Dear God.
Cuba's
Summoner.
frozen!
It is
It
your
won't do
turn!
much like this. Captain's frozen!
It's
His attacks are
freezing.
gonna be a lot weaker.
This'll do it.
That was helpful.
Witness the power of
Trivial.
Captain's frozen! His attacks are gonna be
Take
a
my
lot
fullest
weaker.
power. Come forth now. Yay, we've done it!
What now?
Would sure.
Whoa.
I love it.
How nice. This should prove useful.
Everything's pretty standard.
How nice. This should... We won't allow any counterattacks.
Everyone, go!
Here I go!
They're weak to fire! Let's heat this place up!
This may be excessive. I shall use this.
Yupa hit their weakness!
It's freezing. Take it.
Hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
The enemy still stands.
His attack is a lot.
Stay sharp. It's not over
I
yet.
am impressed, Captain.
Captain,
Take my fullest power.
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. Only one
Vitus
left.
power.
Finish them off and we're clear. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Come on. Let's push through.
Let's get you warmed up. What?
All right.
Yeah. Watch out!
Come on.
We've been spotted. I don't think anything would be too tough.
Such an elegant fighter. I knew we could count on you.
They're down. Now,
Let's maintain
push
this
your
momentum.
This is our chance.
Take my fullest power. Not this
Attacks are gonna
tactic.
be a lot weaker.
Saving is important, Summoner. The situation is true. Souls of kings, give me strength. Please.
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness.
Come forth, Royal Soul. Still up?
Everyone is counting on me. This should
This is the last one. I've done it. How you do
I
it?
won't hold back. Flare.
Here I go. I'm sorry, everyone.
Only one
Vitus
left.
power.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Light.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. You're looking kind of cold. Let's get you warmed up.
What do you think?
I want to...
Captain's frozen.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. No use holding back.
It's freezing.
Captain's frozen.
I shall use this.
Savior! Is there another way?
Sheesh, they're pretty tough.
I won't hold
Better
back.
be careful.
Here.
Thank you. I can do this. Come forth now.
Witness the power of sanctism.
No!
This is God's judgment.
Come
in his name.
She's under attack. Really hurting.
I won't
Someone
last
help
much
her.
longer.
Yupa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
Better be sure. Let's try this.
I am grateful. Summoner, take my fullest power. Not this. I ask for your aid. Now isn't the time. I pray you're ready. It is your turn. One more remains. I'm
Let's
capable
do this.
too.
Take this.
Trivial.
I won't hold back.
His attacks are going to be a lot weaker.
Is there time for some clothes? Come forth, royal soul! You
Take my
disgrace the
fullest power.
sanctest
The
way.
situation is changing. It is over.
Closure!
You fight their weakness!
Maybe not. Witness the power of
That's your
sanctism!
opening, Captain!
I won't lose.
Captain, we shall sweep them! Captain,
To
a lot
him,
weaker.
I return.
What is it?
What now?
What a fortunate find.
We found
We
something.
found something.
Great find. Keep it.
What now? Aha! Scoundrels!
No.
We shall sweep them! You hit their weakness!
It's okay.
You hit their weakness!
Take my
That's your
fullest
opening,
power.
Captain!
Heed me!
Let's go! Light! Last one! Witness the
I am
power of
impressed,
sanctism!
Captain.
Take this! Dear God!
It is over.
This can't be.
You hit their weakness!
To go to his side.
You hit their weakness!
Even my
your opening,
strength will
Captain.
please go right ahead.
It's too early to go to his side.
What?
We can make. It is over.
You hit their weakness!
Disgrace the sanctist way!
You hit their weakness!
I will
That's
usher
your
you to
opening,
his
Captain!
side. Let my power support you. Witness the power of sanctism!
Trivial.
Take this! God on high!
Yuppa's guard is down! You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain! We shall sweep them!
This can't be.
Yuppa hit their
It's
weakness!
too early to go to his side.
Here!
Thank you.
It's too early.
Summoner.
Side.
It is your turn! Yeah!
Well, now this, I'm told, it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence.
And how did
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved. And we may see God's blessing.
Just incredible.
I think it's obvious who's doing it.
I suppose that marks his eminence for...
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause.
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right.
No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. And now, please join me in welcoming the diva.
Well, Louise, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. No matter.
Let's hurry.
Finally.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. We're here.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able...
Good. But time's running out. From here...
All will...
Okay. It's finally time to end this. Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mid.
Focus. You only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through darkest night. Oh, never stray. Trust your eyes to steer you down. Trembling finger, hold fast to my dream. Dawn will break now. Reach out
We got him! Right?
Hey! The lance! Hurry!
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
tale.
Taking that into account,
Ludicrous.
true.
Hey! Hurry!
Why do you dawdle?
We do not know why, but the land...
Should we withdraw to retrieve...
Lost a lance? At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere... If you know what the lance is capable of, it seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. That being said, you truly have impressed me.
Say it.
I see your performance has come to...
Yes, the curtain falls.
So...
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something...
Luis? Ah, the very words I was waiting for. In truth, I intended from the start to I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my...
There needs to be a direct confrontation after.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means... Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not... My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country in... Attack in any number, wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me it! Go ahead! Have at me! An attempt on the life of Louis Squeerburn is a folly most cannot...
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will...
I should expect no less by a duke.
This is our mission. Fast, done. Here and now.
This might sting.
You needn't hold back. What up? Let's do this!
Come forth, royal soul!
For all that we strive for! I'll bring you through!
Bear witness! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
I'll show you!
Weak spot.
This
I
may
call
be your
upon the
only
royal power
chance
within.
to kill me.
It's time to strike!
You hesitate. What's wrong?
Here!
My thanks!
Thanks.
I stand ready. This should help.
I knew you'd help.
I owe you.
Thank you.
This is strength! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
I call upon a royal soul! Raging fire!
I shall vanquish evil. No, let's make an end of it. Die hard.
Let's go. Better been counting on you. By the sworn oath of not
To safer ground! Moving to the front, come! Here! Worthy foe after all.
Bear witness! I strike to kill!
I'm sorry.
I strike to kill! I strike to
Oh no,
kill!
this is nothing.
I strike to kill!
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
Be a waste to let this sit.
still fight.
All yours.
By this power. We can do this.
Thank you.
That helped.
I defer to you.
This is just what I need. Stubborn, hey?
This is strength!
Look out!
Strike to kill!
Is that
I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
You've got a bunch of ailments
Samurai.
slowing you down, Captain!
No, let's do this.
Remarkable!
satisfactory?
I feel stronger.
I shall rise.
Excellent!
How does it seem that I've grown
I have
stronger?
retained my edge.
Lord Luis, do not interfere! Oh.
You falter even now. Not enough, I'm afraid.
Lord Luis!
A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
Did we?
Lord Lu...
At long, we have brought him to justice.
Apologies.
Even so, we could not have triumphed without...
Wait! It's good that we got him and all.
Yes!
This looks dire.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with the lance, he'll realize its power.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the land.
No. Too late for that. It's all...
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony.
Please, wait. Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling...
She's right!
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis. For now.
You want to win their
I don't... But we have to get on stage.
What?
I know that face! Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him!
Allow me.
Lord Louis.
He's dead. He's... Your Eminence, this was found off stage. The lance.
His eyes are sightless.
You're absolutely certain.
I checked him thrice over.
Luis? Dead?
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the one?
Yes.
God above!
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to His late Highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, but today, finally, we have seen justice done.
I had not realized you were such... Or do you...
It's just hitting me now.
Now, everyone,
That explains why the songstress was so...
I understand. It all makes sense. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure, and of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine.
Thank you.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness, your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today.
Is...
Oh, no.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church...
Yes. As you wish. We brought...
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away? Right. So you lot were working against us from the...
What was your motive?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them. Captain, do you not agree?
All right.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark.
No. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne.
What's that? The prince?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he...
And the only way left to undo that curse?
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its...
I cannot expect you to understand.
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this country... And for his son! For his bloody, useless
Worth more. I thought you two hated when people tell you any lie.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. but I want to see the future.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shot.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I know we'd be happy to...
Hold a moment. These two were
No. Their hearts are as loyal as any of ours.
Lady Juna, I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. I'm now protecting him. Maybe it is time to step back, get away from... Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind... So, we're drifters now.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused. Damn it, I just don't get... Oh, Del, wait! You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all...
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right! That...
But the caster is dead.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this.
His Highness still suffers under the...
Maybe we killed a fake.
No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else?
But that would mean...
That bastard was no innocent. He just...
True enough, old boy. But that...
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing.
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession.
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for an... If he was framed, it is possible he...
But if it wasn't Lou...
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued...
Right. I remember Forden met...
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else! Yet... No. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the road.
What? But just
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Could Forden be the one...
Oh, I have no
You do realize he's the...
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long, if not for the matter concerning the king's magic. Forden's...
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince...
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints. Sister, I should explain.
Is it safe for you to come to such...
What? No, it's...
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the king's protective magic. But and that lance you presented... I take...
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. But at least we kept a
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something.
Because... Well, now that Luis is a man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up...
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official or... Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, I don't suppose... Sorry. I don't mean to... I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden, unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. I couldn't bear to let that happen.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin.
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years.
Sister?
Nothing.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. Maybe I'll hold... It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just... I'll see you again soon.
About that. Let's rest.
That's Luis.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's...
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his...
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to... Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time?
He's talking as if the race is already over.
All but a formality now, isn't it?
No. So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead?
But the throne's decided by the king.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he...
Hey, the game's not over yet. We only seek to submit to the will of the people.
Forden for the throne!
Down then.
Let's go.
Now?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
Isn't it?
Better we risk danger than inaction.
So you were after this lance all along?
His smuggler is horrific.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is
assassins. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for...
Precisely the sort of baseless...
Baseless, is it?
You waste. The royal family is gone. Luis is dead.
You call His Eminence a traitor!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine...
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed before you die.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was...
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the...
Wait.
You! Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Reese? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Louise! But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you. This is the true lance.
You snake, Louise.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible. Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled!
Lord, what's... Good people! You have heard the truth with your own ears. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. What's the matter? You seem lost for words. You believe me resurrected?
Then how? How are you alive?
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No!
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand, and the first step in his downfall. Was Zorba's...
Impossible. The lance pit...
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was a...
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. So I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Ford. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that?
Why do you have the real lance? What?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you. I was present for the inspection. It was...
So you knew the truth of it?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was... Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead.
You let us do as we pleased.
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you... That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. In other words, the curse is... For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince... Where is he?
Please, spare us! No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctors break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Out of the way!
What? Why?
Go! Run!
Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Dal! Dal!
Fidelio!
Hey! Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that. Stop talking, Del. I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Tell?
Dal!
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to. It doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaning. But we had it wrong. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel. You're the...
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With mine...
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered his
We didn't do it. But
Shut up! What about...
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed.
Shit!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like...
You can expect little else in Altabri.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the sanctity. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the fast?
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we...
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now...
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous.
But even if we sought the real culprit,
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. But that's tomorrow's concern. As for...
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself. Seems you made it out.
Are you alive? Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick.
Basilio, sorry.
But why?
Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me. Well, don't give me that look. Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight, but why?
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
See you around, Dell.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot. From before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
Thanks. My God, what in the world is that, Lance? It's...
And Luis made sure it was a bloody...
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters...
Before all else, we must choose a successor.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience?
Rella, we must ask your support.
This girl? Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed...
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have...
Rella, will you not speak?
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round...
Even so,
Allow me to clarify.
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for pop...
They're getting careless. Though.
But... say Saint Rella wins against Luis?
No! This can't be her own decision.
Just the politicians must be trying to make her the...
This isn't good.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right?
Either way, I don't like... If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars after all.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see play. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will...
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered.
So many obstacles.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
We've come this far. Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal
If... His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but...
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name...
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing.
I can't...
Wow.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going.
Right then. Looks like my cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is...
Can we talk?
Sam?
In truth...
Indeed.
What now? What now?